All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakah Kodash. Second of all, I want to give double honors to my elders and apostles of Great Millstone, Elder Tahar, and on down to rule well. And third of all, I want to give a peace and safety to the hopeful elect out there, the brothers that push this truth, the truth of the King James Bible, and all truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the globe. All right, so I just want to do a short lesson. I have alone the spirit of Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai allows it to go. And I'm going to name the video, You Should Depend on the Lord and Not Egypt. All right. And Lord Woods, brother, you can see on the screen, I got the meaning for the word to depend. All right. Depend. And it means be controlled or determined by difference in earning depending on a wide various of factors. The second one is the best definition for it, to rely on, the kind of person you can depend on. All right. And like the title pretty much says, you should rely on Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai and not Egypt. Basically not Esau. All right. And real quick, Salaki, I'm gonna pull something else up real quick, Salaki. All right, Salaki, and this is through the spirit of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, what inspired this video. Lord Wills, brother, can see on the screen. I just did a simple Google search again for IRS refunds, and this one right here says your tax refund will be likely smaller this year. Here are more things to know. It's another one, tax season refund smaller. 'Tis the season to file your taxes. IRS warns your tax return. So basically they're saying that your taxes you should expect for your returns to be smaller than usual. All right. And there's been a lot of talk about how the banks are going under. All right, and there's a number of financial experts out there doing videos about banker bail-ins. It's basically when the government or whatever or whoever, whatever company or whatever in industry or whatever gets in a lot of trouble. All right, and they don't have the money. They need money to continue their operations. Let's say the banks, for example, the banks need money to continue their operations, and they don't have the money. The money ain't there. All right, they can do something called the banker bail-in, which is basically when they take their customers' money and however large a percent of it is, and use it to continue to keep funding their operations, basically. All right, and what a more and there ain't another perfect time to do it than tax season. That's when people have throughout the year. That's when people have the most money during the tax seasons. So that would be the perfect time for them to snatch money out of people's accounts. All right, and that might be the excuse they're using. All right, for them telling you your refund is going to be smaller because they're planning on doing a bail-in, taking some of your money. All right, now again, that's just me speaking as a man. I don't really know, but I mean that would be a perfect time if this bank of bail-in thing is coming. That would be the perfect time to do it. All right, and that's going to piss people off, man. That's going to get people angry because people are dependent on this shit, man. But that, again, that's why you shouldn't depend on Esau. You should depend on Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah. Because a lot of people out there depending on this tax refund to help catch up with bills or whatever they want to do with it. All right, but look, Esau saying it's going to be smaller than usual. All right, that you shouldn't expect that much. All right, so again, that's why you should trust in the Lord and not Esau and not Egypt. All right, this is exactly why. Let's click on this one real quick and read a little bit of it. Tax changes in 2023, why your tax refund might be smaller this year. The end of several taxes breaking this year might mean less money in your tax refund or worse, a tax bill. Tax season is now open and the IRS is accepting 2022 tax returns. If you're receiving all your necessary documents like your W-2 form, 1099K, you can use our pick for your best software. Many of the pandemic tax benefits from the past few years, like the expanded tax child credit, temporary expand to the children, and depend care credit and federal stimulus payments ended at the end of 2021, which could mean your tax, which could mean your refund will be smaller this year. And if you start a side hustle or a freelance gig, you may you owe taxes this year, right? So all that free money they were handing out, it also makes sense that Esau will want some of that back. All right, and I believe as well they haven't reached an agreement on the debt ceiling thing yet. All right, so this whole system is collapsing. Salakia. This whole system is collapsing right before your eyes. And again, that's why you shouldn't put your trust in this, man. You shouldn't trust. You should have never. Basically, don't trust in man. Don't trust in no man. Trust in the Lord, man. Because the majority of our people have put their trust in this man's system, Esau's system, which is coming to an end. All right, real quick. It's Jeremiah chapter 17. Jeremiah chapter 17, verse 5. Thus saith the Lord, cursed be the man that trusted man, and maketh flesh his arm, whose heart departed from the Lord. Right now, a lot of people's heart is departed from the Lord, man. All right. So we've been telling you, man, look, this man's system is going to fail, and all you're going to have at the end of the day is Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, man. But a lot of our people didn't believe us. Starting with the elders and apostles of Great Millstone and brothers ranking on down, didn't believe. And now they're about to find out the hard way, because this man's system is collapsing. Verse 6, for he shall be like the heath in the desert, and shall not see when good cometh, but shall inhabit the parched places in the wilderness and a salt land, and not inhabit it. Blessed is the man that trusts in the Lord, and whose hope the Lord is. Right? Blessed is the man that trusts in the Lord, man. All right? Who said, if this system, my faith, and my trust and my faith is always towards Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, not this man's system. Because again, this man's system is going to fail you, man. Again, a lot of people are looking for help from those tax returns, man. And Esau saying your tax return is going to be smaller than usual. You might get $10,000 or $9,000 for a tax return or whatever, and Esau might give you five or 4,000 and take the rest of it, man. All right, because again, a lot of people out there are hurting and they're looking for this tax return to help them. People's hours are getting cut; they ain't making as much money at work as they usually do. All right, so people are looking for those tax returns for help, man. But again, Esau just told you, look, it's probably going to be smaller than what you expect. All right, if Esau don't just take it all, he might just take it all. This is Isaiah chapter 31 verse 1. Woe to them that go down to Egypt for help, and stay on horses and trust in chariots, because they are many, and in horses because they are very strong. But they look not unto the Holy One of Israel. Right? They look not unto the Holy One of Israel. All right. A majority of our people look for help from Egypt, from the so-called white man. But again, his system is coming down. All right. Again, a lot of these financial experts are talking about bank of bail-ins, man, because the banks are closing, branches are closing down left and right. There's been a higher number of banks of their ATMs not having money in their ATMs. So yeah, man, this is serious, man. Well, it's been serious, but now it's getting more serious. And they look not unto the Holy One of Israel, neither seek the Lord. Yea, also he is wise, it's like it, and will bring evil, and will not call back his words, but will rise against the house of evildoers, and against the help of them that work iniquity. Verse 3. Now the Egyptians are men and not Yahweh, and their horses flesh and not spirit. When the Lord shall stretch out his hand shall like it, both he that helpeth and shall fall, and he that hopeth shall fall down. All shall fall together. All right, so this man is gonna fall, and all you to put your trust in this man is gonna fall right along with him. All right, because again, man, this is serious. A lot of people are looking forward to this tax return, but Esau might not give you shit, man. All right, let you people suffer out there. Let me have one more scripture in mind. What's that? Damn. Hold on, Salakia. Okay, this Second Ezra chapter 5 verse 12. And at that same time shall men hope, right? Cause a lot of people are hoping was hoping for a good tax return, hoping that for a turnaround in 2023, but it ain't gonna happen, man. Things are only gonna get worse, but nothing obtained, and they shall labor, right? People went to work, people that did go to work or whatever, all right. Um, they're finding their pockets more empty now. They're looking for this tax return to help them out, and that might be small, but the ways should not prosper, right? But the ways should not prosper. So what you was expecting out of this, out of 2023, or this tax return or whatever, um, it's not going to prosper, man, because it's going to be more. You were planning on paying up on your car, paying up on some rent, paying up on this, paying up on that. Even if you want to take a trip or something, all right. The Lord said that it should not prosper. Why? Because the Lord is bringing this place down. Because it's time for it to come down, man. And all praises to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai is coming down. So with that, I pray this lesson was edifying. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakakwadash, double honors to my elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and safety to the brothers out there pushing this truth and sincerity. And with that, I'm going to say shalom.